Hey guys, Foxdrop here with another live game commentary from our Season 7 solo queues. We're continuing today with our little mini titchy little series where we're showing you guys some really easy champions to play for the beginning of the season specifically, because you can use these champions. Good to use for some free load to an extent, but champions who you can focus more on playing the game rather than focusing on playing the champion. This is why playing simple champions is always really good, because then you can just not have to worry about mucking up too much on the champion specific mechanics and worry about mucking up on just being a bad League of Legends player. So today we are playing as Xin Zhao. We've been playing Master Yi, Warwick and Volibear so far, and Xin is a little bit of an odd one out, just a little bit of an odd one out here, because I don't think Xin is quite as meta as the last champions were, but he's pretty underrated in my opinion, specifically in lower elo. Like this gameplay will apply more to you guys if you are maybe like gold and below. Though I've seen Xin on my main account on like high diamond master tier. I've seen Xin played. He's not terrible at really high elo, but I think the low elo you go, the better he is, at least in my opinion. The way he oh my goodness, my chest hurts. Poof, I don't know what's happening with that, but I'm dying, guys. The way he plays, he's just really like he just goes balls deep all the time. And if you're playing at low elo, people don't tend to play around that too much. They don't respect Zin's damage either. They'll respect it more in higher elo, and people won't walk up to the Xin in higher elo as well. They'll actually keep a good distance from him. So runes and masteries today, boys and girls: AD reds, armor, health level yellows, whatever blues you want to run, and attack speed Quints. For your masteries, I'm 18-12-0 with Fervor for battle, though you can go 12-18 with Thunderlords, and maybe you can go for what's it called? Storm Raiders, if not Storm Raiders. Actually, you could go Storm Raiders as well, but maybe specifically, I was trying to say there is Courageous Colossus. You could do if you wanted to as well. You'd get a decent shield whenever you hit your Q or your ulti when you jumped in. So maybe it would be okay, but I wouldn't necessarily recommend it over Fervor or Thunderlords. So I'm starting at the red buff here because that's where I'm going to get the best leash from my teammates. And now I'm going to do a level 3 double buff clear because Zin's level 3 is pretty solid. He's a really strong level 3 champion. And also on top of this, I don't want to get my blue buff stolen by Shaco. So I just want to secure this from a relatively early point. They were quite nice enough to actually ward my blue there. So that was nice that we could see Shaco wasn't there. Shaco did level 2 gank mid, but I didn't quite get to see what buffs he had. If he's got his red buff, then obviously I knew he started at red and ganked mid, which should probably be the most likely jungle route that he's done. But maybe he doesn't have that. So I'm going to invade his jungle here because I'm pretty sure he's done his red buff. And then just like ganked mid is now going to go take his blue buff. So I'm pretty sure this bot side jungle is relatively open for me to take. Oh, he's done double buff clear. Okay. This is a pretty easy route for me to go here to take some of his camps. And I'll leave some of these chickens up and then go for the Krugs as well. Just to deny him from some of these things. Like, I don't really want to gank mid here because I'm not convinced that we can 2v2. Like Swain plus Anivia. Sorry, Swain plus Shaco versus Xin and Anivia. I don't think we win that 2v2. And I'm also relatively, like, I was a little bit low on health before I did this camp and used my smite. So I wasn't that healthy, so I wasn't really looking forward to it that much. And I think it's perfectly fine for me just to go for the Krugs here. So here's Shaco. Shaco's here. I don't know what he's planning to do here. Is he going to queue over this wall, or what's he going to do? Is he just going to go top? I think he's just going to go top, you know. Stun. Nice. Good job. Excellent shit. That was a really good like CC chain there. That was beautiful. Excellent stuff. So Xin is someone who's really simple to play in the early game because you just walk up to someone, you point your charge on them, and then you press Q and you just murder them. He forms like he's a heavy ganker in the lane phase here. This is really good. Anivia's got this play. Good shit. He's a heavy ganker in the lane phase here. And then the later the game goes on, the more of an assassin he becomes. So he's really good at 1v1ing people essentially. So that's what you want to look for when the game like progresses. As it begins though, you just want to run into lanes and fuck them up. Now I'm going to stay in this lane here because this minion wave is actually is not going to be pushing as fast as we want to here. The reason why we know this isn't going to be pushing is because there are minions here, like enemy minions, stopping this push. So I just want to make sure this pushes in as hard as possible so that we can get all those minions, all of our allied minions, under the enemy tower there so that the wave will reset faster. Because our minions will die a lot faster if there's a tower killing them, attacking them, than it will if it's just by themselves. So if you look at the position of the wave now, like it's completely reset. the minion waves are just going to be coming in and hitting each other in the middle of the map, in the middle of the lane there, which is perfect. That's the wave reset. Whereas if I'd left it, they would have pushed really slow. Eventually they would have got to the tower, and then it wouldn't have. And then like our minion wave would have got in quite like too early, and then they would have pushed all the way forward to the tower as well. Like it wouldn't have been ideal. So I'm going to go for another mid lane gank here as well. I don't think I'll be able to kill him here, because I think, yeah, he's still got his flash, but I can just knock him up and do that to him. Ooh, if he'd hit that stun, I don't think he could have killed him, but I think he could have done some decent damage there as well. Now, with Shaco showing topside, this might be a good opportunity for me to go for another invade here, take his bot side jungle. I haven't recalled yet, which is kind of bad, but there's no real risk for me here, so I'm not too, like, it's not ideal for me to be out, like, sitting on 2,000 gold, because I don't have any items, but it's not too bad because I know I'm not really afraid of something happening to that extent. Okay, this is pretty bad here. I'm just going to use that and recall here. So I know it's warded here, so I can. When's that ward going to expire? 50 seconds. Alright, so let's go back and buy some items here. So we're going to go for the red. We can go for red smite or blue smite here this game. Red smite, blue smite, both are pretty good on Xin. Red smite allows you to just jump in and murder someone. Blue smite gives you slightly better ganks. I'm going for red smite this game because I think the 1v1s are a little bit more important when I'm against someone like Shaco, because if he jumps on me, that's going to be like he's a very aggressive jungler, so I might need that stronger 1v1. But I'm going to go for the Blood Razor. Blood Razor has some really good synergies with Xin. Attack speed in general has some really good synergies with Xin Zhao. Like there's a few of them. The first synergy is that your Q, your 3 Talon Strike, actually like goes off faster, so you knock someone up faster. It's essentially like moving to Essex for free. On top of that as well, your W gives you, like, every third hit you heal for a certain amount, so obviously the faster you hit, the more you get that heal. On top of that too, I'm pretty sure, is it something with your, I'm not sure, I think it might just be that actually. I think it's just that, yeah. So essentially, it's almost like having your Q on a lower cooldown as well, guys, because your Q, like, if you get, because you use the ability, and then once you've got the 3 hits off, then it will go on cooldown. But until those 3 hits are off, it doesn't go on cooldown. So essentially, you get a lower cooldown, more uptime of your Q, because you get it off faster. But I'm going to go for the dragon here, because Zin's pretty good at soloing dragon. He's got this kind of like inbuilt heal, a lot of sustained damage. Is this like a crit as well, every third hit too? Yeah. So you have more damage as well, because every third hit you do a crit too. So attack speed has a lot of synergy with Xin. On top of that as well, he's just like he's a murder champion, so it's all good to have a lot of attack speed to like just jump in and wreck someone. But yeah, the reason I'm going for this here is because not only can I do it because I'm Xin. Zin's very good at doing this kind of stuff, but also what the bloody hell is that? Okay. But also because we saw Shaco topside. So if we see Shaco topside, it means he's not going to be around bot side to like stumble across me to contest that play there. God damn it. Here we go, boys. I'm coming in. I'm swinging in, lads. I'm swinging in. That's a dead Caitlyn. The enemy team thinks they can follow this, which little do they know. Well, they probably do know quite. I'm actually going to focus the Urgot here, because he's the only one that's going to be able to kill this Thresh right now. Sorry, this Karma. I don't know which one's the real one. It's this one. That TP is not a friendly TP, I don't think. Got him. I heard TP. Or am I crazy? Did I hear a TP there, or am I crazy? I thought I heard a TP behind me here. But that worked out pretty well still. So we go 3 for 3 in the end there. Not ideal, but could have been a lot worse, I think. So I've got my Blood Razor here. What happens after this is kind of up to you, but I would recommend going for Triforce here. If you want to play it quite aggressive, I would say going for Triforce. I think it's just a really well, like, all-rounded item on Xin. Can't really go wrong with having Triforce, honestly, and it still gives you loads of damage, so you can transition and have really good 1v1s and be like a really good assassin later on too. It's kind of similar to Vi. You get a jungle item plus Triforce, and then you can just be tanky, and then you have more than enough damage to deal with everyone. I think Zin's a little bit different because for Xin, I think you're more of an assassin on Xin than you are on Vi, because you have less utility, less crowd control. So you know, if you don't have a lot of damage, you're not very useful on Xin. But either way, we're going to go for, just going to hold this mid wave here. 3 CS here. I get 6 CS, and you can look at my experience is going up. I'm getting a decent amount of gold as well. So anytime you can get like kill minions like that, it's really good. Free experience like that is perfect. And as a jungler, you want to look to be doing that. Especially if you're playing a jungler that's kind of slow at clearing the jungle, then getting free CS like that, I'm saying free by the way, not 3, but free, like opposite of expensive. Free CS like that is really good to, you know, like if you struggle to clear the jungle, you can struggle to really have like decent levels, decent gold, because it just takes you so long to do it. So it's just really good for any jungler. If you want to stay ahead in levels and all that stuff, then you want to go for free. Like take the lane CS when your lane is leave, just take the CS. So a little thing that I want to mention here. No, I'm not going to start talking about Fire's penis, but something I want to mention is the reason I knew which was the real Shaco there was because Shaco's clone takes a butt ton extra damage compared to... Oh shit, that's a Shaco gank there, I think. I'm just going to ping that out. Shaco. Shaco's clone takes a lot more damage than his actual Shaco, than the real Shaco does. So if you can see which Shaco is taking a lot of damage, like if you hit both of them and you see which one's taking more damage, you know that's probably going to be the fake Shaco. I don't think we can dive this Malphite. I'm going to assume we can't. He's on full health. It's not really a dive though, is it? So I can come around and try and do something to him. My E is on cooldown. If I can walk in and just ult him away here, back towards his... Going to red smite him. He's going to use his ult. What the bloody hell was that? Alright, fair enough. And jump in on him. That was actually pretty smart. I actually respect that play. Ulting us and then just like flashing away. Though honestly, actually I don't respect that play, because if he'd ulted away and then flashed as well, like he would have survived that. But okay, fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough. This tower is not particularly low, and I don't know if this guy has TP. If he doesn't have TP, this would be good for us to go here and try and get this tower. First blood tower would be really good for us to try and go for. I do it quite fast, and I think so does Camille, because Camille's Q works on towers. So I press W here as well. We should take this pretty fast. There we go. Beautiful. And it's down. Good stuff. So 400 gold for us. Good stuff. Good stuff. That's really valuable, actually. Oh, it's warded here. Nice. We'll take that. There we go. I'm just going to ward this red buff, because this red buff did just spawn. I know this just spawned because I walked past it before when I was counter jungling him, and it wasn't up. So I'm assuming it's up now. Good shit. Oh, there's Swain. I can just run at this guy, right? Shaco's really low, but I'm probably going to die here. That was close. I took 1078 damage just from his ult. Like, the crows in my face did like 1000 damage to me. It's ridiculous. I knew that was going to happen, though. I was pretty sure that was going to happen, but I was okay with it, honestly. My life for my team there, it's fine. Like, considering I'd already used my E to secure the red buff, like I knew something was going to happen like that. Alright, so do I want to go for tier 2 boots here though? And if I do I want to go for Mertreads, or do I want to go for Berserker Greaves? You know what, I'm actually going to quickly tab out here and just take a look at what boot choices. Okay, no one goes. Okay, woof. No one goes for Berserker Greaves, so there's that. No one goes Berserker Greaves, boys. But I could go for Swift. Do I want to go Swifties, or do I want to go? I'll just go. Fuck it, we'll go Mertreads, shall we? If in doubt, fuck it. That's a good rule for life, boys and girls. Actually, it's not a good rule for life. Ignore everything I'm saying right now. But I think Mertreads are still decent. Like, for the AP just by itself, I'm going to get a lot of value out of the Mertreads. Well, to an extent. It's not very good gold value, but I will get used out of the fact that these Mertreads give me a little bit of MR because of Swain, Malphite, even Shaco to an extent as well. So there's a little bit of, you know, plus side on that. To that extent, but Xin is someone who, you know, if you get CC down, you're pretty screwed. There's not an immense amount of CC on the enemy team, but I think there's enough for me to justify buying these at least. Anyway, let's try and see if we can 1v1 this guy now. Oh, he's walking away from me. Never mind. Oh, no, do you want to fucking go? You want to go, dickhead? No, I don't know where Shaco is. It's pretty risky for me to just walk up to him, but I wasn't too afraid of fighting him there because firstly I wanted to just see how my 1v1 was. Like, Xin is a very good 1v1 champion, so you know, you would expect that you'll probably win a 1v1 just because you're playing Xin. But also on top of that, I've got a red smite, which makes me even stronger in that 1v1. So, and I did see him use all of his abilities to kill the minions. So that would mean that in his first rotation of while we were fighting, he wouldn't have his abilities up for a little while. So I'm assuming this is warded, by the way. I'm just going to walk around here and just show my face a little bit and maybe put some threat on the dragon play here by taking the scuttle crab. And then maybe moving down to it if we want. So here we go. Didn't even press Q. No worries. But we murdered him, so that's good shit. I don't mind if this guy hits me with that. He doesn't, but I don't mind if he does. I don't want to be 2 balls deep there, because I will die. We have the Scuttle Crab to help us fight this. Karma's dead. Caitlyn's pushed. Caitlyn got bot actually, so that's okay. Can I get him? Ah, there's the hill. Close. Nice. Ah, unlucky. She probably could have just walked up to him and pressed Q, honestly, but Caitlyn got the tower there, so you have to take this as a 2-for-1, which is not good by itself. But I think Caitlyn can stay here and do this. She's got a BS sword. I think she can do this. That was a 2-for-1. Plus we got the tower in bot. We got Malphite's TP because that was an outnumbered fight for us. I'm not quite sure what Caitlyn's doing here. Anything, Caitlyn? So we got bot tower for that. And we got Malphite's TP, which means Camille can now pressure this top side as well. So I'm not really a fan of how Caitlyn played that. Really, she was really passive there. I don't necessarily mind going for the tower. I think that in itself is a bit questionable because if she was with us, I think we would have won that fight arguably quite handedly, because we did have this, like, we got the Swain like immediately. We picked him off, and Malphite only ulted me as well there, so he wasn't going to get much value out of just like his ult to win that fight. So arguably you could say it's just go for the team fight, and then, you know, we'll win the team fight, and then afterwards we can just get Dragon and maybe maybe the tower as well. So maybe eventually you'd get the tower anyway. So it's kind of like a short-sighted play, but you could also argue maybe that wouldn't be the case. Caitlyn's not known for being a particularly strong mid-game champion. She's already 0-3, so maybe she thought she wasn't much used to a team fight. You know, there are arguments for both of that, but honestly afterwards I think she was just a little bit too passive there. After getting the tower, she should have just walked up the river and just started fighting with us, sorry, because we were still alive at that point, and she could have probably contributed a little bit. Not sure if she could have done much to save me, honestly, probably not. But I think she could have picked off the Urgot at the end there, and with the Anivia as well, she probably could have done something to help him. So I'm going to go for the Rift Herald here, because they're doing the Dragon, so let's do the Rift Herald instead. I don't mind trading Dragon for Rift Herald. Someone can help me with this, that'll be great. Thank you, Kamat. So Rift Herald obviously I think is more valuable than Dragon. The fact that Rift Herald only spawns once in the game is a pretty good testament to that. I think this is a really good, like, the Rift Herald buff is really good to go on someone like Camille. If Camille wanted this would be pretty ideal, honestly, but it's actually pretty good for me as well. So the Rift Herald buff, in my opinion, is something you want to give to someone who's really good in the 1v1s. Someone who's going to be split pushing a lot someone who's going to be by themselves, creating pressure, fighting people in a 1v1. And Camille is, most top laners, but especially someone like Camille is definitely like that. But, you know, if you've got like Fiora or Jax, Irelia, these kind of champions, they all do the same kind of thing in that sense. So giving it to a top laner like that is really good. Is he not dead yet? Okay. But you can take it as a jungler as well, because the jungler runs around the map by himself. So it works on a jungler, especially a fighting jungler like Xin. Definitely works on these guys. But another reason why I like to give it to a top laner is because it means I have to then worry less about that top laner. If I give it to Camille, Camille then becomes stronger because she's got the Rift Tower buff, right? Pretty obvious stuff. And it means that I have to give less attention to Camille because Camille now has, you know, she's stronger by herself, so she should be able to look after herself more. So that's my theory of why I like to give it to top laners. But I can certainly take it and it's no problem. I wonder if I just want to run down here and try and get this guy. Swain is a beast, man. I wonder if I could 1v1 this guy, whether he would generally be a little bit too strong for me. I kind of want to go for a like an MR item next, but I don't know whether it will be a more Malmortius or just like a Spirit Visage. Either would be good. Did he honestly just run all the way up? Oh crap, he did. I thought he might get a little bit cheeky, maybe do a lazy recall, maybe try and trap Anivia there. But he generally just ran away. I'll be taking this, thank you. So they're probably going to go for the mid lane here, I guess. I can do a lot of damage to this guy. We've just got to be careful we don't get claps on afterwards really hard. Nice. Oh god, this is good. This is good. This is really good. I'm just going to go for Thresh here because I can't reach that Urgot. Beautiful. That's really, really good. That's really good. We can go mid here. Or bot. Bot's already hard pushing actually. Should we go bot? Should do both. I think we can. I don't know if we'll get an inhib tower for this, but we might be able to do something like that. Alright, let's get this down here. Let's bonk this tower down. I think we because can't speak. Can't Anglando. Because we've like split our forces here a little bit, and the fact that it's still relatively early on into the game, so death timers aren't that long, it's a bit unlikely that we'll be able to get this tower. I think this is kind of risky actually for us to stay here. But my team's also pushing mid, so 3 people are in this bot tower now, including Shaco, who was like nearby, so it's kind of like 4 people really. Crap, I'm dead. As soon as I got hit by that, I knew I was dead. But maybe Camille can mop this up. I don't think she's going to mop this up at all, is she? I should have communicated this better with Camille, shouldn't I? That I wanted to do this. Dodge the stun. Oh, wow. That was a big kick. Fair enough, she got it. Good. I think that's okay. I had so much gold I was sitting on. I probably shouldn't have fought without buying there. I think I'm going to go for the more MASTERIES here, though, rather than the Spirit Visage. Obviously, Spirit Visage is more of a tanky option. It gives you that self-healing benefit as well. Like, you get extra healing, regeneration from Spirit Visage. I think that's only self-healing, isn't it? I don't think it would be something like Soraka heal, or maybe it is. It is. So I get an extra 25% for all healing, which I think is decent, but especially for someone like Xin, who gets a lot of healing from his W anyway. On every 3rd hit, I get 50 healing. So with this Spirit Visage, on every hit, I get like, what? Don't ask me to do maths at this time of night, but just over 60. So it's not a massive difference, but it's something as well. Was that? That wasn't a Malphite ult, was it? Don't know. Holy shit, it's going in. Hello. Good timing. So if like, I wouldn't ever buy Spirit Visage on Xin just for the healing, obviously. But if you wanted to go for a tanky option, Visage would be your best MR option, in my opinion. If you want to go for like what I'm doing here, which is obviously the more hybrid build, where it's more damage than hybrid, I would say. But if you didn't want to just go full tank essentially, then yeah, I would go for more MASTERIES, which is what we're trying this game. So I'm going to red smite this guy because he's pretty tanky. So the true damage burn, which is essentially red smite, is essentially like a ignite. Is he going back for Karma here, or is he actually running? He's there. So do you want to go for Baron or push mid here? I'm just going to go for push mid, I guess. I think Baron's still risky when Shaco's alive, because Shaco could still easily like steal the Baron. That wouldn't be a problem for him. Like, even though we're the one with the initiative here, if Shaco jumps in the Baron pit when Baron dies, then it's a 50-50. Like, I have like 25 extra damage on my smite than the Shaco does, so it's not exactly a guaranteed play for me to secure this Baron. It'll be quite risky. I don't think we're going to get this, are we, again? Get some decent damage on it. If I'd stayed here, we probably could have got it, though. I thought we were all running down bot to backdoor the bot tower, but we didn't, and then I got kind of confused. I should have stayed mid, shouldn't I? What I should have done was like ping my team, be like, "Yo, just stay mid, boys." Would have been best. One thing we've got to be really careful of here, though, I don't think it will happen right now, but if we all rush to Baron like this, it becomes really easy for these guys to rush. Sorry, if we all rush to Dragon like this, it becomes really easy for the enemy team to rush to Baron. So if you dedicate all your team to like an objective on like one side of the map, it definitely opens up the other side of the map. And that was a little bit of a risk there, not immensely honestly, but just a little bit. I wonder if I think Camille and I can tune. We should 2-man sneak Nash with me and Camille. Maybe Karma to Kama. Maybe Karma too. Stick. Oh, I can't bloody type this huge mic in my bloody way. Am I in trouble here? Yes, I am. God damn it. Just got to guess. Got it right. I'm so donezo here. At least I don't have a lot of damage right now on me. I don't think I can survive. I'm not going to flash this because I'm pretty sure I'm dead anyway. I I died because I was typing a strategy. Wait, let me just move this here. Maybe with Karma too. No, if we stick Anivia and Kate mid or something, they probably won't suspect it. And we do it pretty fast. Alright, so there's the strategy I'm putting out there, boys. At least I killed Chaco when I died, so it wasn't completely, you know, worthless, but not ideal going to throw that one out there. So I'm going to go towards my GA next, because like as a balls deep champion, you want to go, if you jump in, you're probably going to die. If you've got GA, you jump in, you die, but then you've got to die twice before you've actually died. So I think it's a good choice to go for GA on Xin. I've got a really good core build here, honestly. Devour, it's not Devour anymore, is it? Blood Razor, Triforce, and more Malmortius. Pretty good core build, I think. And I've also gone for this control ward because I really do want to go for this Baron play. Potentially go for this Baron play. Like, at this point in the game, even if we don't sneak Baron like I was suggesting, even if we just go for a standard Baron play, I want this, like, I will want this, this control ward to help me make that play, so. Okay. Oh gosh. Get away from me, Malphite. Oh my goodness. It's happening. Swain's behind us there. Probably shouldn't have flashed on Thresh, but whatever. Whoops, that's my control ward. Okay, well, screw the control ward with Baron. Can I get the okay. Couldn't even get that, couldn't even focus the tower there. Holy shit. That was pretty ballsy here, considering we didn't have our AD carry. Then again, I didn't see Shaco here. Was Shaco even here? I don't know. Why would you not redemption us under the tower, mate? We could have made that play. If I don't die instantly, I can probably like two-shot the tower. Oh gosh. Is he going to get away from this though? I think he's away from this at least. Good shit. He's away. That's something at least. I accidentally like sharted out a control ward, which was not intentional. But, you know, whatever. Caitlyn's a little bit not quite on it just yet. So we're going to, like, I mean, she's sitting in a side lane, which is, she's at least contributing a little bit in that sense, which is okay. But she's not really doing too much. But either she's, like, she's got 2 items. She's not, 2 items on Caitlyn isn't a crap position to be in. But she really wants that 3rd item. Like, if she gets this 3rd item, then she'll be in a decent spot. But until that point, it's a little bit hard, honestly, for her to make too many plays or to do too much. So I can, like, respect the fact that she's not with us much right now. But I also think that, yeah, I also think that she's not helping us too much either. Okay, which one's the real one here? I think it's this one. I'm going to ping that one. I'm pretty sure it's this one. There we go. So can we just go for the Baron here? Camille's going to solo it casually, as you do. She can't, but she's trying to. God damn it. You died to the Shaco clone. Are you serious, bro? Is this warded? No. Alright, what are we looking for here? I'm just going to distract this way, man. Oh god, I'm dead. No, I'm not alive. He can't keep chasing me, surely. No. Okay. This is pretty bad though, isn't it? Swain can mop us up pretty hard here. I'm going to ignore the Karma because I don't think I can help her. So Swain's got to decide whether to chase Karma or go for this, save this Thresh. Not today, dickhead. Can I help my team here? I think we can do this with Camille. Oh my god, I'm a beast. I'm an absolute beast. Holy crap, I'm a beast. That was good shit. That was good shit, boys. Everyone's dead for 5 more seconds. I wonder if I can solo this Urgot here. Can I get Urgot? Like, if I heal up a little bit off the chickens, maybe I can... Okay, chickens aren't up. Can I just go for Urgot here? This might be really bad. I think I can do this though. I don't think he'll phase check me here, but he might run mid, and if so, I can maybe follow him up. He'll either go mid, top, or that sounds really stupid. He'll either try to catch this wave, try to defend against Camille, or maybe do like blue. Okay, he's catching this wave. Here we go. I'm going in. Alright, here we go, boys. Here we go. So I'm not initiating with my E here, because I want to do that for after he runs away, if he can. Like now. There we go. Good shit. 2 people top lane for Camille, which opens up the bot side of the map, like I was saying before. We probably could have gone down mid, actually, yeah. But it's a bit risky with Swain and Chaco still alive. But yeah, if they send 2 people top side, it opens up the bot side of the map for for us to make a play here. If they sent 2 people for Caitlyn, for example, when she was pushing down bot, then that would have opened up the top side of the map. So I would have been able to, like, right now I'd be suggesting to go for Baron. But we get this. I can afford my GA, right? I've got my GA here. I've got my GA. What do I want for my last item? I honestly don't know. I want a control ward for now, though, so I'll keep that. But I don't know what I want for my last item. I could do a lot of stuff. I could go for Titanic Hydra. Ginzu's actually is a bit of an underrated item to an extent on Xin, but do I really want more damage? I kind of feel like I've got enough of that. Edge of Night would probably be somewhat useful as well. Could just go for like a more traditionally tanky item like Randuin's Dead Man's Plate. Those are good. I don't know, honestly. I could do a lot of different stuff. Caitlyn's becoming useful, boys. It's happening. We can just like proper bop this mid tower though, right? Nice, it's down. It's quite important. Where is like Shaco? There he is. Again, I can afford to go as deep as I am right here because I've got my GA, so I'm not really under any threat of dying. Ooh, we grouped up from Malphite out pretty hard there. Okay, I changed my mind. I'm under a big threat of dying. I think this red buff's up though, so I just go for. I can just like clear this topside jungle a little bit and get some healing off this. Like my Blood Razor gives me some healing, my W gives me some healing as well, so. I heal a little bit off of that, which is good. I don't think I can kill Swain in that situation. I think this is pretty risky, but she can probably get away with it. I'm just gonna, like, I don't mind distracting these guys a little bit here. That is the real one, right? Yeah. Like, they're losing their base a little bit, so it's not really a big deal if I just sit here. Okay, he saw me there. Oh, if I had been caught by that, I was pretty donezo. Maybe. Not 100%, but pretty donezo. Take the Skull Crab. There we go. Do I want to go for Ginzu's, guys? I kind of want to go for Ginzu's. Do I need to replace this, though? Like, the thing is, control wards are kind of crap for their vision, because, like, look at that. You can't even see what's in the back of the pit. I don't know. Would that have seen that? I hope it would. The problem as well, if you put something on like really far back in the pit, like you know, like if I put the control ward really far back, then what would happen is that they would see this ward and just attack it. They just attack it over the wall and kill it. So it's really difficult to like pink wards or control wards on Baron especially, and probably on Dragon as well, are just really crap. They're awful. They don't work. Well, they work, but you know what I mean. Caitlyn's still doing her split push strategy. I think a 3-item Caitlyn is someone who could help us a bit, like help us out a bit more right now, but. Did he juke me? He tried to juke me. Okay, I think I found the real one, boys. Well, at least that's Shaco's ult down. It's a lot of... not an immense amount of pressure going down there, but... If you were a champion that relied more on his ultimate, maybe I would... You know, think that was a bigger deal, but... Oh my... That does... oh my goodness, controller doesn't even see that shit. It's so annoying. That's so irritating, man. This pink ward sucks. And like if I stuck it over this side, then they'll just walk. Like whenever they put a wall down, they just attack it. You know, they'll just attack it from over the wall. They don't even need Baron control here to control Baron. It's kind of annoying. This is a pretty good fight for me. I'll just jump in here, press R. There we go. Shaco, mate, why didn't you use your ult? Oh wait, that's right. I fucked you up this way. Look at the mechanics. Didn't even have my hands on the keyboard at that point. Don't even need them. Good shit. That should be game, right? I think we can end off that. Good team fight for us. Oh, they're surrendering anyway. GG, boys. GG. That was a good game. I feel like that was a good game. And you can see how Xin is like a really easy champion, right? There's nothing tricky about playing Xin. You can do that. You guys can do that as well. Let me go ahead and just quickly do this though. I need to do this. There we go. And boom. S minus? S minus? Oh, Caitlyn, mate. That's a bit of a tragedy, isn't it? Didn't even have an AD carry that game. We still won. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, boys and girls. If you did, give me that cheeky thumbs up. You can subscribe to me for more League of Legends content. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, twitch.tv/Foxdrop. Check out those links down below. But most importantly, boys and girls, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. And I will see you in my next video.